Her husband spent all their money on booze, leaving her completely broke. With no other choice, she swallowed her pride and asked the milkman to let her buy on credit. When it came to her kids' health, dignity didn't matter anymore. After getting the milk in such an awkward way, Evelyn mumbled a quiet complaint. But that one small sentence set Kelly off completely. He exploded, unloading years of bottled-up anger on her. Then, out of nowhere, something unexpected happened. In the middle of the fight, Evelyn slipped and fell to the floor. The kids heard the noise and rushed over to help their mom up. Meanwhile, Kelly kept insisting it was just an accident. Evelyn didn't blame him in front of the kids. She calmly asked a neighbor to take her to the hospital. After everyone left, Kelly sat on the stairs and broke down crying. He always did this, only feeling sorry after hurting Evelyn again, just like he always had excuses for his drinking. Thankfully, Evelyn only suffered a few bruises, no serious injuries. When she got back home, Kelly had dinner ready and handed her a cup of hot tea. It was obvious he was trying to apologize for what happened earlier. He looked ashamed and promised he really understood how wrong he'd been. But Evelyn didn't show much of a reaction. After all, this kind of thing had happened too many times. Soon, life went back to the way it was. A while later, Evelyn got a letter. It was from a few housewives inviting her to a small meetup to share competition tips. For Evelyn, it wasn't just a hobby. It was something she loved, and more importantly, it meant someone finally noticed her efforts. She asked Kelly if he could take her to the gathering, but he said he didn't have time. Evelyn knew he was just being cheap with gas, or maybe he was scared she'd start going places he couldn't control. But that didn't mean she was going to give up. She asked her son to drive her instead. But on the day they were supposed to leave, her youngest son cut the neighbor's tulips. The neighbor showed up furious, and Kelly immediately hid inside the house. So once again, her plans were ruined. Evelyn stayed back, cleaned up the mess, patiently taught her son what he did wrong, then brought him along to offer the neighbor a sincere apology. Years passed, and her son was no longer around to help. Evelyn had no choice but to ask her daughter, who just learned to drive, to take her. This time, she finally made it out of the driveway. It was the first time she'd ever left town since getting married. As she looked out at the scenery along the road, Evelyn couldn't help but think. She gave everything for this family, but never once had even half a day just for herself. This trip was supposed to be a little taste of freedom, but halfway there, the car suddenly broke down.